So we've programmed a route into the camera so it will fly back and forth, taking slices of a much larger image that we'll stitch together afterwards to create what we call an orthophoto. We use these orthophotos to analyze differences in vegetation between grasslands, forested areas, watery areas, built over areas. All of these things reflect differently, and we can use that information to interpolate or estimate vegetation health. Okay, so we're all programmed and ready to go. Here we go. So the drone, which you might just be able to hear, is flying 45 meters above us on a pre-planned grid. And with each pass, it's taking a series of photographs. These photographs will be stitched together to create, as I said before, an orthophoto. And with that orthophoto, we can do some pretty neat science. So you can think of a drone, whether a quadcopter like this Mavic 2 Pro, or a fixed-wing drone, like an EB SenseFly, as a platform, and on that platform you can put all kinds of sensors. Today I've been using a near-infrared camera designed actually for agricultural applications. But we could put air pollution sensors, we could put noise sensors, we could put aerosol sensors on this platform, fly it around for us to collect data that we then subsequently analyze in the lab. And what's even cooler is this data can be so highly precise, it describes what's going on inside 1 square centimeter of the Earth's surface. Imagine that, the resolution the size of your thumbnail from a drone. I'm back from the field excursion with the drone. I've uploaded the images from the drone into my computer, and now I'd like to show you some of the cool things we can do once we have the images in the computer. What we're interested in learning more about is the relative health of these different field areas. This field up here, which has been recently plowed, this field down here, which looks like it's further along in its growing cycle, and the surrounding areas, such as this afforestation, where trees have been planted, and the hedgerow that separates the field units. From the visual image, you can't tell very much at all, but if we take the near-infrared image we took with the drone earlier and do some clever calculations, we can come up with something like this. Now what we've got is an indication of where areas in the image are relatively bare and brown, indicating unhealthy or dead vegetation, and relatively green and lush, indicating healthy vegetation. You can see that the field boundaries, and in particular the hedgerows, look pretty healthy, whereas this upper field area looks like it's largely bare, or if it has vegetation cover, that vegetation cover is dead. In this field, much of it looks okay, but this area down at the bottom is a bit of a problem. And here in the forested block, you can see that whilst the understory underneath the tree canopy looks green and lush, the tops of the trees are red, indicating moisture stress or heat stress in the tree canopies. So, very quickly, that's one of the things I've been up to during this lockdown period, trying to figure out, first, how to fly professionally one of these quadcopter drone devices, and then second, how to mount environmental sensors on the drone so I can collect the kind of data that we use in advanced scientific research, looking into the state of the planetary ecosystem.